Hey guys, my name is Simpzy. How you all doing? Welcome back to some more Rome Total War Remastered. Here today on the channel, we're back with episode 10 of my Scipii Roman Let's Play. Here today, we're going to be invading Britannia and finishing off the last of the Egyptian and Pontus War. So, if you like the sound of that, feel free to leave the video a like, subscribe if you're new and your notifications on, let me know in the comments, feedback and suggestions for the series, and we'd like me to expand and conquer. Got to say a huge thank you to the Creative Assembly and Feral Interactive for sending me a free early access code of the Rome Remaster and making this Let's Play possible. So a huge thank you to them and their community team. Alright, so in the last episode we managed to conquer all of Iberia, bringing it under Scipii rule. We've also got North Africa fully under our grips, and Marian reform units have swept through the empire. The Brutii, I've taken Thessalonica, Bylazora, and Thrace, most of Macedon's territory. We're pushing into Jerusalem here with our faction leader, Oppius Scipio, 37 years of age now, 7-star command. He is our 4th faction leader for the series, and the great-grandson of Scipio Africanus, and son of Quintus Victor, the conqueror of Greece and Egypt. We have Gnaeus Sulla commanding the Pontic front. So we've got Oppius heading the charge in Egypt, while Sulla is focusing on the Pontic. So the Senate like me least out of all the Roman factions, but the people love me. Here is our current command and general overlay. So Gnaeus Sulla, who I've been calling and nicknaming Sulla, is 8-star. Above Oppius as well, so he is definitely the best commander we have had for this series, randomly generated really as well. So we're going to be pushing against the last of Pontus and Egypt, far eastward. However, with Tiberius here, 3-star commander, there's no really notable Scipio sort of invading, it's just adopted family members. I guess Lucius Scipio is leading the command on this one. Lucius and Flavius Scipio are the 2 children of Quintus Scipio. Now, Julianus Scipio. And if you can't remember Julianus Scipio in the series, he wasn't much of a man. He wasn't much of anyone. He died in episode 1 in the first siege, which is annoying. So, he wasn't much of a commander, nor were his children eventually. So yeah, Oppius is leading in Egypt, Sulla in Pontus. It's really Lucius's command, but Tiberius here, 3-star command, has the best army that I'm going to be fighting with. So let's move up to the bridge here and deal with the British. Now this is not our first parley, as it were, with the Britons. We have fought them many times when they took southern Iberia. Yes, southern Iberia, would you believe it? Numantia, I think they had, which we actually sieged out. The Julii have a lot of forces here, but once we've got Britannia under our control, the British Isles, Egypt and Pontus are gone. I have no ambition of pushing against Armenia, Scythia or Germany. I think we make plans to seize Rome for the Scipiones. Okay, we've been attacked here during the end turn. Clear victory. And we've been attacked by rebels here as well. We've won 2 victories quite quickly. Okay, so is this a big enough army to disembark at Salamis? No, I don't think so. With Cornelius, 2-star commander, we'll move him to Antioch to rendezvous with the remaining forces. Got a lot of peasants coming up helping to garrison as well. I wanted to try and take Cyprus, Salamis, as it does have a gold mine on it. Okay, so Ullius Scipio, the last living son of Scipio Africanus. Cornelius Scipio. So we'll move in with Oppius. And we'll move in Aulus, his uncle. Let's go something like that. That'll be fine. Once we get everyone in, we should be able to take the city of Jerusalem. Hang on, we can attack in one turn with those catapults, but I think I'll wait for siege equipment. Even if you do have ballista and onagers, you can technically attack. However, you take a lot more casualties. Sinop and Taurus have been subdued because we've dropped the public order by the tax rate. Now, I don't know where that Britain army has fled, because we're going to be able to push into Londinium with impunity. There's only 1,000 inside. We outnumber them 3-1. And we'll take the city with a clear-cut order resolve. I wanted to play the battle for London, but they ran away. We'll retrain our units here for now. And break down the sacred circles as always. And repair that. We'll drop the tax rate as well. So we've taken Londinium. I guess we'll try and give chase. We don't want to get drawn too far north. The mosaic there at the edge of England towards Scotland. I guess it's meant to be a Hadrian's Wall. How cool would that be if there was like an Easter egg in this game where you could construct it in the north? Or Hadrian's Wall. However you say it. I can't remember the correct way. I think I learned Hadrian's Wall. But I think it's Hadrian's. It's the whole Boudica or Boadicea thing. I think I say Boudica. I think I've always learned it as Boudica, but then I've heard people say Boadicea, and now I'm just confused. Maybe it's a British thing. Okay. We should be able to take Jerusalem here now. We'll allow Oppius Scipio to take it at the top of the turn with the siege equipment being constructed. We outnumber them 7,000 Romans to 2,000 Egyptians. No commanders inside. Yep. Let's auto-resolve this one. I'm sick of fighting against Egyptians. I swear for the last 5-hour-long episodes, we've been fighting Egyptians. Alright, let's take Jerusalem. I'd be more interested to have a battle against Britain. I don't know about you. Like, Egypt has been... The thing is, right, Egypt with this series, they've had the combined power of Parthia and the Seleucid armies, but they've all just been textured as Egyptians, essentially. Right, Placis can move north. We're sieging Devon now. And we'll build some siege equipment, and we'll play this one. So, it looks like the Britannia army has fled north. I don't know why they abandoned London, but they did. Oh, what's this? Oh, it looks like Britannia. The Britons have attacked us during the end turn phase. Lentus Cyrus. Cyrus. Yeah, I guess it's Cyrus. Yeah, Cyrus. Anyway, we only outnumber them by about 700 here. This isn't a terrible army. Let's chuck a save. Oh, why did the picture change there? After I just quick saved. Anyway, we'll fight this one on the battlefield. They've attacked one of my average armies. It's not the best one. But we'll fight this one. Okay. Oh, no general speech because we're right into it. Okay. Well, need to quickly form up here. So they're attacking us. So we do have 4 units of Roman cavalry. That's going to make a huge difference. We have 8 units of Principes, 3 Hastati, and 2 Triarii, and Vilites. So what we want to try and do is let them funnel and come out and fight us. Like going something like this is probably the play. The thing is, we want to allow them to come out fully, so we can run and flank and run them down. Because they are attacking us at the end of the day. So let's just get those Triarii to engage and hold, because we don't want them to split too much. If we can keep them in a narrow formation, we should be able to riddle them with arrow fire. But this isn't even my best army. Tiberius has a better one. But Britannia only has 2 more settlements after this if we are successful. They attacked us during the end turn phase, so even if they do win and take heavy losses, we should be able to auto-resolve it anyway. Okay, let's move my cavalry around here because I want to be able to try and cycle charge as they come out. Hit them there. Let's hope they can clip them properly and get a good solid charge on. They've closed the gates on them. Oh, now they've opened up. Okay, why did they pull out last minute? That's a better charge. And they are being pulled back now that they're surrounded. Okay, let's move you further back, because you want to try and cycle charge. They are warband spearmen, so on the initial impact they might slightly take some more damage. Potentially, we'll see. Oh wow, the Triarii aren't doing overly too well. We'll just get our Hastati. To throw their peeler up and over the top. The Triarii are going to do well because they're going to be able to pin them in place. They don't have the high attack stats like our legionaries, Principes and Astarte, but they've got decent defense, so they can pin and hold a unit down quite well, especially with missile fire support over the top. Okay, move the general up for morale slightly. Okay, and let's pull those Triarii back, because they were probably attacking a little bit too much. We don't want to lose the entire unit, because we want to be able to retrain it at some point. Okay. Yeah, I don't think there's enough room for my cavalry to cycle charge down there. I am playing on ultra at the end of the day, which isn't exactly recommended. I personally prefer ultra because of the newer games. There is even a level up from this, I think. Extreme, which I haven't played, but from what I've heard is not exactly well balanced just yet. If you're someone that plays on medium or large unit scale, you're probably not gonna notice the battles as I do playing on ultra. Okay, see if we go with a second time charge here now. Is this a bit better? No. There's just not enough room outside the front of the settlement. We can keep on trying, because it is worth it if we can pin them. Like, maybe aiming behind does it? No, because they keep on retreating there. Excuse me, because sometimes with chariots, it is sometimes better. Like, sometimes cavalry is a little bit more responsive, not actually giving the attack order. Because sometimes, from what I can remember, if a unit is retreating and they're sometimes faster than you, to gain a little bit of speed and get up close to them, if they're retreating, so you won the battle, right? If they're running to the withdrawal zone, sometimes you're better off just to get your cavalry unit to not attack it, but move over it. I think it's like a fraction quicker, from what I can remember. Most of our infantry now is out of ammunition, but we want to just move our ones that do have ammunition a little bit closer. Because they were sort of throwing them directly at them. If we can get them to hit them on the sides and rear, it will negate that forward heavy shield the Britannia swordsmen have. But at the end of the day, they're coming out against us, so we really don't have to attack them if we don't want to. We can just sort of hold and allow them to push through us. Like, try and go like this if we can. If we can surround them and get that penalty on them, that would be ideal. Let's give out those attack orders. Drop a rally, because we're starting to take some casualties now. Oh! Yep. I think they're retreating. There's so much blue, I can't see. Yeah, they're reforming now. Good. Let's chase and try and hit as many of them as we can if they're going to retreat like that. No, they've reformed a little bit of ground. We don't want to get too hasty. That could potentially be a problem. Because they're attacking us. We want to play defensive, but we've got to pick and choose our time to be aggressive as well. But the more we can take out with this army, the better. The easier it's going to be for my additional reinforcements, which are only shortly behind. Okay, halt. I think our Principe are losing more, pushing forward now. Yeah, they're actually starting to hold their ground here. It's still in my favour. At least get off guard mode. We needed it when we were holding back more. They're trying to move more units up, but they can't seem to. Maybe just reorganize. Yeah, pull back. Because they're attacking us. We did so real well surrounding them that they kind of pulled us back forward and then sat there and baited us a bit. Just got to remember that the AI do get mega cheats on very hard. Normally, from what I've experienced in the last couple of episodes, the Mario uniform units can push it, but yeah, this has got none of them basically, except for the Roman cavalry. Infantry-wise, we're still fighting with tier 1 Yeah, crikey. There's actually Hastati here that have no chevrons. So they're as good as like tier 1, like episode 1 units. It's because they were recruited from Spain that we recently conquered. Some of our units that we brought over from Britannia were recruited from Sicily. But yeah, it's just because they attacked the weakest army out of all these, which had fresh recruits from Spain. It's because no one held it long enough and was able to build the adequate military infrastructure. We are slowly going to do it, but I don't know if it's going to be overly worthwhile. Like, for example, when we attacked Egypt, because Egypt held it for so long, they had amazing infrastructure that we could just build on top of. And pull back here. Yeah, they do. Yeah, they still keep on coming out. Just want to bait them forward a bit more. There, that's what we want. Hit that, and then hit that in the rear. Giving it some more space. Yes! That's what I'm talking about. Yes! Check out all those dudes flying. Yeah, there just wasn't enough room. That's exactly what it was towards the front there. Reform again. Army builds wise, these are both very, very close. Just wait calmly. Let for some more to come out and we'll go again. We might just give chase and charge on in at some point because there's not too many hanging around this gateway. We might be better off just to full on send it. Oh, here we go. Here come their chariots. Oh. This could be an issue. Really? I kind of forgot they had chariots. You'd think they'd be fighting with them earlier on. Damn it. We don't have any skirmishes to deal with them, so we're going to have to wait for them to come in. Well, they do seem to be trickling in one at a time. Rally here, because they could get full back. Oh, hang on. We want to move the general back. They're not fully coming out. Only a couple are. So we might be able to surround and isolate them and hit them. We might just have to full go now. Go there. Okay, I think it's time to go in. There mustn't be many more inside. They look like mostly like split and fractured about. Like we've got this in the bag. Okay, we've made it to the town square now, and we've initiated the countdown. Yeah, I don't know what was going on. Like so many of them are just like spread around. I think there's some in there that we can't get as well. Yeah, it's just the chariots further at the back. Move the general. Oh, hang on. Those chariots are just everywhere. Yeah, there we go. Clear victory. Oh, well, we ended up winning the siege when they attacked my weaker army. Alright, let's take Diva. Okay, welcome to the top of the turn. Eboracum is probably next on our hit list. Okay, welcome to the top of the turn. We've moved on over to Eboracum now, and this should be the last of the British. Tiberius is up and over here. Lentus, who's been fighting a lot in Britannia, is earning a little bit of a name for himself. We've moved my navy up because we do want to try and take Ireland as well. For Rome, Damascus, and this should fall as well. Sidon, easy. Okay, Let's take Damascus as well. I do want to take Ireland in this series because the Romans never conquered it. I think it's Rebel. I don't think it is in Barbarian Invasion. It doesn't like the Gaelic faction own it. I can't remember. I think there were plans, maybe at one point. We've gotten rid of the faction leader Pontus here quite easy in Hatra. Dionysus. Right, what was I saying about Ireland? As I just fix up the taxes in Damascus and Sidon here. Oh, yes, I think there were plans to potentially take Ireland, but it wasn't a unified Ireland at that point. And I think there was very sparse trade between the Romans. Okay, it's time to take Aboricum now at the top of the turn with Tiberius. And if they don't have any more settlements somewhere, this should be the last of Britannia. And it is. Okay, I'm ready to hit Salamis now. I've sent Oppius Scipio here. Only 4 units in there anyway. Easy peasy. Now we've managed to secure the gold mine there. They want me to attack Germany. I'm not interested in that. So after quickly taking Damascus, we can now push on to Palmyra. Yeah, we're just sort of wrapping up the last of the Egyptians here. None of these are tremendously difficult battles. We're really just continuing and gaining on our previous success in the last couple of episodes, or last half a dozen really, because of the amount of fantastic victories we had in and around Asia Minor early on, and in Egypt. We've taken Ireland now, which is cool. Oppius Scipio is now known as Oppius Victor, taking more territory against the Egyptians and Pontic kingdoms. But here is the House of Scipii family tree, if you're curious. So the male Scipio line of Julianus has been, for all intensive purposes, died out. It's only the female line. There's no ethnic male Scipii. Julianus and Flavius really failed to be any good. Here is Oppius, second-born ethnic son, who has a son Flavius and Gaius Scipio. He was given head of the faction leader because of his command, compared to his cold-hearted older brother Publius. Gaius did have a son, Gnaeus, who had a couple of daughters, but just the amount of adoptions there. Gnaeus Sulla, so yeah, his mother was a Scipii, but adopted. Ullius had daughters as well. But that's how all the adopted family members intertwine. But Oppius, that's how you can see he's the grandson of Scipio Africanus. Anyway, let's continue our assault against the Egyptians. Gnaeus Sulla can push into Seleucia. The Hanging Gardens give a 20% bonus. Decimus now has moved into Bostra and should be able to take it. Yep, that's winnable. Okay, back over to Susa now. After taking Seleucia, Heros can take that. Perfect. The House of Brutii become a protectorate and attack Germania. Wait, what? They're offering it? Huh. I guess I'll accept. I have no ambition of attacking Germania, so my reputation will go down. But that's not going to matter because who cares about my reputation? I don't give a damn about my reputation. Okay, because, like, what do I care of the opinion of Scythians And Armenians and Germans. Like, who cares? So the Brutii have bent the knee to us. Huh. I don't think that... I can't remember doing that in the original game. I wonder now, if we attack the Senate, will they side with us? I don't know. Oh, volcano erupts in Campania. Pompeii round 2. Let's have a look at that without the HUD. I guess Capua might have to be repaired. Yeah, Mount Etna, or Etna, exploded early on in this campaign, 219 BC. I wonder if that's historical. A Senate office gained. Cornelius the Lewd. Are you joking? Is this a joke? We've got so many fantastic commanders. Sulla. Oppius. They've given Cornelius the Lewd. I don't even know who that is. Quaestor. It must be a joke. Okay, I've sent Sulla south to hopefully finish off the last of the Egyptians. And that's it, surely. Hey, the Egyptians are no more. Man, oh man. They made us push and take so much territory from them. But now they're no more. Yeah, towards the end there, they didn't have many generals. And this should be the end of Pontus, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, it is. They might have taken some Armenia territory, but I didn't know. So, we've wrapped up the Britannia, Pontus, and Egyptian war here today. So, this is essentially the height of the Roman Empire. We're allied with the Julii and Senate soon, but I don't know. Brutii being our protectorates is going to play out. Okay, well, unfortunately on that note, it is time to end the video here. Thank you very much for watching. I've skipped a little bit ahead because it is time to plan for episode 11. Coming out tomorrow. It's time to go to war with Rome. We're going to march over the Rubicon. The die is cast. We're going to declare war upon the Julii, potentially the Brutii if they don't back our claim, and the Senate. So we're moving over our armies that are victorious against Pontus, Egypt, and Britannia, and we'll set up a bunch of fort walls. Once I'm perfectly ready to attack and march on Rome, we'll start off episode 11. So thank you very much for watching. Stay tuned for episode 11 coming out soon, where the Roman Civil War starts. One of my favourite parts in a Rome Total War campaign. Fighting your fellow brothers. Roman to man, Romani to Romani. Unfortunately, guys, it is time to end the video here. Thank you very much for watching. Like and subscribe if you haven't already with the bell notification on. Let me know in the comment section down below feedback and suggestions for the video. And feel free to leave a dislike. If you want to support the channel and follow me on my social media links, they are all linked in the description below. We've got the series playlist that you can access. You can also have a look at my gaming and recording equipment. If you want to get yourself some cheap games, check out the links. You can support me on Patreon if you want. Channel members are available. Use creator code SimpzyTotalWar on the Epic Games Store checkout to flick me a couple of bucks. We've got Twitter, Discord, merchandise, Facebook, Steam group, Instagram, Twitch, and Google Plus links all in the description below as well. But above all, guys, make sure to take care of yourselves. Have a fantastic rest of your day. My name has been Simpzy. Much love from Australia. Goodbye.